Hello, my very good people. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're hearing us from. I know the tension is too high right now for our Prime Minister, but then he's moving ahead. He's telling us the people that will have to witness the referendum, the self-referendum that will take place very soon. So this is what you should expect in this video. He is keeping his head very straight, very strong. We need to be putting him in our prayers. Today, I had Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not with him. But then we know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is under duress, and you don't expect him to say everything you are asking him. So he's trying to save his head. We understand the game. He must come out. We must pressurize them to release him. We will not abandon him because they are already lawless. So if they are lawful, they should release him because he has no case to answer. That's the point we are making. Now I want you to listen to our Prime Minister to talk to us concerning what I said earlier. God bless you all. At the end of the video, you will hear me out.
So it is going to be one thing that is going to make history in the Biafra liberation. So everybody should watch out for the Biafra first ever convention in Finland in October 2023. There we are going to go through the process of the self-referendum. Many speakers will come, experts will come to lecture those that will be in attendance to know how the Biafra will conduct a self-referendum, what we expect and how it is going to end and how it's going to go. And then also, we may have the privilege to know some of the secret, especially those, the cabinet members. We are going to have some lectures for people to have the privilege to know what to expect at every given point in time. Thank you.
Yes, Happy. Responded. But I want to ask, there is a narrative going on in Nigeria. The media are saying, given your stronghold in Biafran land, when I say you, I'm talking about the Biafran government in exile, their stronghold in Biafran land. There is a narrative going on that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does no longer have command over the Biafran people. So whether releasing him will be very irrelevant because he can no longer command the level of command he was commanding, because he will be at odds with the Biafran government in exile that will further exacerbate already tense situation. So what is the real situation?
That is complete fallacy, and I will tell you that it is not their problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am under him, and I believe when you talk about the Biafra government, you are talking about me and the cabinet. So if I agree on this platform today and the numerous platforms that I remain under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think any other person have anything to doubt about that. If you want to just deceive yourself and continue to remain in denial. So once he come out, he will be in charge of this movement. Let them release him and put me in doubt or dispute what I'm claiming here. So if you come out today, I will say this is what I've done, this is what I've done, this is where we are. How do we move forward? So don't listen to those people who want to sell the narrative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot control the situation again and blah blah blah. Let them release him first and know whether he will control the situation or not. Thank you.
Yes, Happy. You have consistently talked about referendum, either United Nations orchestrated referendum or self-referendum, which you have actually announced a date for a convention in Finland, October 2023. But in all this, you are not putting Nigerian constitution into perspective.
Nigeria does not have constitution. Nigeria does not have constitution. Which constitution do you want me to put into perspective? What I'm putting into perspective is the African Charter and all those treaties that you have in the AU, West Africa and all that. I'm not putting Nigeria constitution into consideration. It doesn't exist. Is it not the same constitution that released Nnamdi Kanu and is still there in danger? Is it not the same constitution that made you to lose your palliative during the COVID-19? Is it not the same constitution that made you to lose the borrowing, the money they borrow from China and they gave you zero? Is it not the constitution that made all those nonsense you are going through today? So now I'm not considering Nigeria constitution. It does not exist. What I'm considering is those international treaties that Nigeria signed into, Nigeria were signatory to, which give us the right to self-determination and the right to also the government of the Biafra in exile to conduct election. You know, some people don't understand what Biafra government, what government in exile mean and what they can do. Government in exile can conduct election. So it is good that people actually do some research and have some knowledge about what we are doing. As a government today, we have the right under international law to conduct election. And that's what we're going to do. Go form a government. Government is legitimate. We have notified almost all the powerful countries in this world. We are legitimate in the United States, our head office and the administrative office in the United States. And we are everywhere in the world, opening liaison office here and there. So what people don't know is that government in exile have the right to military. And that's what we are doing now. We have the Biafra Liberation Army. We have the ESS network. The government in exile have the right to even form a political party. They have the right to conduct election. And we are doing it. So people don't know what we are doing. When we are going to be ready for this self-referendum, if we invite the United Nations, it is left for them to come or not to come. Whoever we invite, if they like, they should come. If they don't like, they don't come. But I'm going to tell you that even if they don't come, we're going to have our referendum, publish the result, and then declare Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you.
You spoke about
it's me again. Thank
okay.
you. One more question so that we'll have other people ask questions. You are asking questions. Good. One more question, please.
Yeah, you talked about Ifeanyi Uba showing something for his constituency. And today we have Peter Mba, having a lot of money in just 2 months. Most of us, our worry is not about Peter Mba having a lot of money in 2 months. We have the likes of Soludo, Hope Uzodinma that have been there for years. And Biafran land is like this. Only this money can fix everything. But my question goes, does all the senators in the Biafran land have a particular allocation for constituency projects, like you mentioned on the case of Ifeanyi Uba, so that we know where we channel our agitations to?
Can you come again with your question? I don't understand it.
Did you hear that? It's me again. Repeat your question, please. The last question.
Is it there? I can't hear him again.
Repeat your
I think
question.
his network.
No, calls are coming. I have to drop the mic here. Next time. Thank you, sir.
So come back with that last question before you leave.
Okay. The last question goes like this. We have seen the allocation that went to Peter Mba in just 2 months, 16 billion naira. But our concerns are not even Peter
Not
Mba.
just 16 billion. 16 billion plus 22.1 billion.
Wow. Our concern is not just Mba. Seeing the deplorable nation
They won't allow him ask this question.
If this kind of money comes to Peter Mba in 2 months, what is Soludo getting? What is, and if you see another road.
All right. I think this is not a question. This is just concern. So the point is that Peter Mba in 2 months has gotten 38.1 billion naira. 2 months. 38.1 billion. There is no single project. Ukunwanyi Yoruba is taking all the money. He is using Yoruba people to steal Biafra money and bank it in London and bank it in Lagos and the other part of Nigeria or other part of the world. He doesn't employ any Biafra. He doesn't employ the Igbo people in any state. The key positions were given to Yorubas. We go to Enugu today, we find out that his security, his aid, everybody are all Fulanis. This is what people don't know. Because he don't trust Ndibo. This is a man who is shouting, Igbo economy. He doesn't trust Ndibo. He doesn't trust Enugu people who voted for him. He's giving appointments to his girlfriends, drag the woman from London, separated the husband, and then begin to appoint other Yoruba people and against Ndibo. This is what Peter Obi has done. Without me, go to Enugu today and check who and who is in charge of many. They are all Yorubas, both men and women. Both his security, his driver, none of them are Igbos. So why would somebody like that be telling you about Igbo economy, Igbo economy? He doesn't love Ndibo. He has come to steal, to kill, to destroy. And we have come to stop him. Thank you.
Thank you, my PM. Please, if you are in the house, remember to raise your hands. I have only 2 hands raised. And we have Ekperima Emeka. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening, Biafran. I'm speaking from Biafran land. I greet you, my PM, Mr. Simon Ekpa Njoko, Odogunwoke. I don't know where we're not bounding. Yeah, before trying to know. Yeah, I want to greet Success and Raphael. Then I know it's me again. I know when they leave, it's me again. He would like to ask a lot of questions because I've always been listening to him and our PM. They always have a conversation. When you are listening to them, you cannot even say anything. So I've been waiting for long for you people to give me the mic. So thank you again for being here with our PM, Mr. Simon Ekpa. This issue of Peter Obi being allocated 22 points, almost, let me just say 30 billion, because this is one we know. This same issue has been going on to the whole Biafra land entirely.
38.1 billion in 2 months. So let us.
Yes. This is the one. This is the particular one I'm just told us. We have not even talked about the other illegitimate governors in the Biafran land. Now let's come to Peter Obi, because he wants to show himself. Now let's talk about him. Okay, Peter Obi organized protests against the sit-at-home. Did he also tell those people that he organized for the sit-at-home how much he were paid for that? Because this was not just organized by him. He was asked to do that, and they allocated the money for him. Did he pay them that particular money that he was supposed to pay them, or is he just maybe giving them 2,000 naira, 3,000? Because our people are very foolish. Most of them that the educated, who call themselves educated, they are the most foolish people in Japan land. Even my mother at her age now knows what is sit-at-home and knows the benefit of sit-at-home and knows what she is going to benefit from Biafra comes, because she knows that yes, tomorrow is going to be good for her children. But yet, this educated idiot, this educated Peter Obi, because most of them are all these Peter Obi, all these Obi people, they are the ones doing all these things. Because as now, sometimes our people used to say, they say that but this time around, most of them don't know anything. They will like that to them like 10 times. They want to feel that same before they will know what to do. I pity them, because it's not there. For most of them work under the Mba governor, so they don't have choice. They have to obey the command they gave to them. But now, what my question is now we have seen the evidence of this allocation given to Peter Obi. Mr. PM, sir, I have to ask a question. What measure are we taking to make sure that this man will lose all this money in time to come, in months coming? Because we cannot just leave him and embezzle this whole money to Yoruba, to the Oduduwas, because I believe that this money is going back to Oduduwas. Because the Ukunwai that he kept in one place will be collecting this money, because whenever she commands him, he will do whatever she wants him to do. So I want to know how to get this money back from me, because I believe that this at home cannot even solve this problem from this this Oluwalemba. This money is too much. This money are meant for our youth and our mothers and our fathers who are farming to get loan for their farming. And me, I'm from Enugu State. I know we plant rice a lot. I'm from Aneri West. We have enough land for rice. If assuming Biafra has come today, I know we are number one people that will be planting rice. Abekaleke will be learning from us. I'm sorry to say this. I'm from Aneri West. We have land for rice production, but nothing for us to help in this production of rice. But today, this idiot man Peter Obi is collecting a lot of this money. He is using it to against our own self-referendum. We know what they are doing. They don't want us to see the self-referendum to come to, but we are going to shock them. The same thing that happened to this sit at home. Even these 2 weeks at home will shock him. Even him will sit at home too. In that 2 weeks time, he will run to Abuja to go and sit down there. He will soon join his brothers and sisters.
So your question is what are we going to do to him for this?
Yes,
money?
to get
So
this money back.
let me answer. Let me address it so that other people will join, because you are not doing like the person you complain about. All right. So we are going to make sure that enough Angel civil engineer is deployed to Enugu State. He's going to repair and get tired of repairing. Thank you.
Very quick answer for you, and that was spot on. Thank you, my Prime Minister. And we have Emma Figo. Emma Figo, please, can you quickly ask your question? Please, as those of you that came in, you need to raise your hand, because if questions are asked and you don't raise your hand, I'll drop you and bring in. We have 43 people that are waiting to come in. Thank you, Emma Figo.
Good evening, all Biafrans. Good evening, my PM. Good evening, Pastor Rav, aka Bam Bam Bam. Success. Good evening, everybody. And I'm not here to ask questions. I'm just here to tell my PM, well done for your effort towards this struggle. But still not for you, man. I don't know where we would have been now, you understand? All of us here, we've been seeing how Nigeria is boiling from different places, from the north, from the middle belt, even from the west. And because of your effort, the east has been preserved, preserved in the sense of, the calmness. The one idiot calling himself Peter Obi, with all these allocations he just collected in 2 months, nothing has been done with this allocation. No, all those people protesting now against it at home. Why are they not protesting for Nnamdi Kanu to be released? Man, I'm not an Igbo man, but I'm a Biafran. I'm from Ekpa, I'm not happy at all with all these saboteurs and everything. If I have my ways, I'll be the only one to kill them with my hand. I appreciate you, PM. God will always be first time, to achieve this mission. And I pray that God always give it all of you guys, that is frontliners of this freedom.
Thank you very much. And we are giving a shout out to Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom has joined the sit at home, and it was a very good development. And I'm pleased with Akwa Ibom people. I used to tell people that this is not a green thing, it is step by step. And today, Akwa Ibom have demonstrated that they are not just, part of Biafra, but they are Biafrans, and they have, they set at home, and it has started from there. From there, it is going to spread to all crannies of Biafra land, from Ed to Z, from the Hinter to the Riverine, down to Lower Kogi, down to Lower Benue. So I thank those of you, Akwa Ibomites, for the wonderful job you have done to see that the sit at home has commenced in Akwa Ibom State. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my PM. I appreciate your effort. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Emma. You're blessed. All right, we have Mercy Michael. Can you please unmute yourself and ask the PM your question?
Okay, good evening, Biafrans and lovers of freedom.
Your speaker is very low. Can you do something to it? Put off the one where you are watching us from, and the voice is double.
Am I coming out very well now?
Yeah, but you have to make sure you put off the other device that is on there.
There's none actually. I don't know, maybe it's my network. Well, if I'm coming out very well now.
Bring your question. Please.
Okay. My Prime Minister, Your Excellency, good evening from here. Please, my question goes like this. There's a band our leader Onyendu place that Biafrans, those in Biafra land, can be contributing. What are you doing to lift, or was there any plan to lift that ban? That's my number one question, because as it is now, it's very, very parity that everybody should be contributing. You can see the kind of amount, that 8.something billion naira that these guys are going to siphon outside Biafra land. Another thing is there anything that your government in exile can do to be intercepting this kind of fund, or create awareness in diaspora for international community to help us to stop these guys from doing this, because they are still putting Biafrans in Biafran land in abject poverty. It's very obvious they're not going to do anything with this money. So these are my questions, your PM. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And yes, the Biafra liberation tax, I've answered that question before. I don't know whether you were here then. We are going to lift that ban because of the phase we are now in the Biafra liberation. So we are going to have what we call the Biafra liberation tax, which is already ongoing on the Biafra, on the IPOB USA website, at the same time the Biafra government in exile website. So that particular Biafra liberation tax is going to also be applicable to people in Biafra land, and it is going to start as soon as the inauguration is done. The inauguration of the de facto government in the homeland will be done as soon as possible. So thank you.
So I'm sure you are good with the answer. Thank you very much, Mercy. Quickly, please come up with your question. Holy Ghost, unmute yourself and come with your question, please.
Good evening to His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra Government in Exile, Mr. Simon Ekpa. Nekene mmadụ niile biko unewe ma na-asụ asụsụ be anyị. Or is the moderation only on English?
No, go ahead. The Prime Minister understands you. Go ahead.
Okay. Nekene onye ọbụla na-asị ka Chukwu okike abịa ma gọzibe na-echekwaba onye isi anyị nke anyị na-afụ anya kịta. Anyị ekenekwa Chineke na ọ ga-anapụtakwara
Holy Ghost. If you can speak in broken English.
Alright, with this we come to the end of the video, urging you to stay glued to this channel, like what we're doing, share and subscribe. We will be giving you updates as it pops up. Don't go away. Bye.